Remember how clunky AI voices used to sound? That's because they were doing something really inefficient, converting speech to text, processing it, then converting it back to speech. But what if AI could just talk like we do? Well, that just happened. A tiny team of just 4 people at Standard Intelligence just dropped a bomb in the AI world. They call it Hertz-Dev, and it's about to change how AI speaks forever. The best part? It's completely open source, meaning anyone can use it, modify it, and build upon it. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with groundbreaking AI developments like this one. Let's break down why current AI voice tech is like using Google Translate for a conversation. Speech goes in, gets converted to text. AI processes the text, converts text back to speech, finally outputs voice. It works, but it's not natural. Think about it. Do you translate everything you hear into text in your brain? Of course not. Here's what makes Hertz-Dev special. It has 3 main components. Hertz-codec, think of this as the ear and mouth of the system. Processes speech directly. Works at 16 kHz, basically human speech quality. Better compression than industry standards. Hertz-lm, the brain of the operation. 6.6 billion parameters. Can handle 4.5 minutes of context. Trained on 20 million hours of audio. Hertz-vae, the magic translator. Times makes everything sound natural. Times reconstructs speech with near-perfect accuracy. But here's where it gets really interesting. 120 milliseconds latency, that's 2x faster than competitors. No text conversion needed. Works in real time. Fully open source. Can be fine-tuned for any use case. To demonstrate the audio modeling capabilities of Hertz-Dev, we sample both 1-channel and 2-channel generations, as well as a live conversation between the model and a human. Let's look at some demos and come back.
About this stuff every time in so many different terms. And if you're new on the podcast, why not take a look at some of the different ones? But with all of that said, this is another new episode of Paul
file, which, because I like almost all computers, just stay into the electronic file, because I have 5 apps and I did all like those, the play, not in there.
The very few questions I asked you of the case free as it can be to you. Therefore, as an assistant, I feel safe to make this appeal. The Mushin do not find myself Wishmik, one whom we are an amicable, but love and favor Lanius to.
Project exploiting, shift over to these systems, and all that is a healthy trailblaze there. And I tend to think that the cleaner will grind financially, hopefully would lower those at any given time, except for the
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And I kind of assume that that's his self-enjoyment thing got that much from the people on top of it. So
if it came with the movie or the
9 at 10. So the 60s and 70s, Hertz for, better or worse,
right,
as far as professional terrorists. So,
welcome to the Standard Intelligence podcast. We have a very, very special guest with us today. His name is Bob. How's it going, Bob?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm very excited to be with you all on this nerdy podcast.
We'll talk about a lot of stuff like AI. What are your thoughts on AI?
Yeah, I think that with, this idea of introducing AI, introduction over technology to bifurcations, the Potco concept, pumping out size its local big.
Yeah, interesting. I really want to get your thoughts on, how powerful you think AI is going to be in the next few years.
Yeah, so I think as part of this appreciation for the idea, how AI is going to be very fundamental.
Interesting, yeah.
With AO
That makes
introduction,
sense.
nobody seems to ask, how much had changed AI it could create.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense.
So it got me to thinking that happiness to solve this problem.
Standard Intelligence isn't stopping here. They're already working on A70B parameter version, enhanced real-time capabilities, better linguistic understanding, and because it's open source, we might see community improvements, specialized versions, new applications we haven't even thought of yet. Hertz-Dev isn't just another AI voice model, it's a fundamental shift in how machines process and generate speech. And the fact that it's open source means we're about to see an explosion of innovation in this space. What would you build with this technology? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cutting-edge AI news and explanations.